Did you know our college consumes about 200 kilowatt hours of energy annually? Did you know our country generates about 1383 ton watt hours of energy? And the world consumes about 23,398 ton watt hours of energy. That is almost 24,000 billion watt hours of energy. Where does this energy come from? We use a lot of sources like coal, petroleum, natural gas, nuclear energy called fossil fuels. Although nuclear power has not been implicated in global warming, the risk of nuclear accidents and the hazards of nuclear waste disposals have led some countries to ban or seek to discontinue nuclear power generations. 56% of energy consumptions in India in 2017 was associated with coal. In total, 86 to 90% of energy consumption was based on non-renewable sources of energy. Usage of renewable sources of energy was restricted to only 10 to 14%. According to an estimation, at least from 50 years from now, India is going to face a severe energy crisis due to overdependency and extensive use of non-renewable sources of energy. Not only we are running out, we are also destroying the world as we go.
Climate change.
Millions of people are calling for concrete action against climate change.
NASA has unique capabilities because we have the point of view from space. It was also made by plants. It also contains carbon dioxide that was in the atmosphere. But the carbon in this chunk of coal was taken out of the atmosphere 350 million years ago. And since the Industrial Revolution, we've been taking it out of the ground and using it for a fuel. The burning of fossil fuels, whether it's coal, oil, or natural gas, has released this very, very old carbon back into the atmosphere a lot faster than the oceans and the plants on the land can take out of the atmosphere. It's bit by bit moving the Keeling curve up. In 1989 was the last time we saw 350 parts per million. And it appears that 2016 will be the last time that CO2 has dipped below 400 parts per million.
We have started breaking production records of greenhouse gases in 1950 during the Industrial Revolution, and we haven't stopped since. We humans are the cause. We have been using more and more fossil fuels to power our homes, factories, aeroplanes, and cars, and there is more of us. The global population has tripled in past 70 years. All those harmful gases released into the air trap the heat, increasing the Earth's base temperature by 1 degree every 10 years. The ice caps are melting, forests are decreasing, the habitats are getting destroyed, all because of global warming. Currently, commercial energy use is 54.3 exajoules, out of which industrial use is 41 exajoules, and the rest by household. But most of the mechanical or the energy-driven work is performed by industries. All this accelerate the climate change, and in turn, they are also most affected by it. A steady supply of energy is required to maintain life, as we know it in industrialized countries. In less developed countries, frequent energy disruptions in the form of scheduled or unscheduled electrical blackouts or transportation fuel shortages impede economic development. More reliable sources of power and fuel are prerequisites for advancement in developing countries. This is where the renewable energy comes in, and it has its own set of problems. The construction of dams and flooding of habitats associated with hydroelectric power generation creates opposition to that energy source. Turbines used to generate wind power can pose threat to birds. The system to harness tidal energy may be hazardous to some types of marine animals. One of the main reasons for limited usage of renewable sources of energy is efficiency. Devices driven by renewable sources of energy are less efficient, currently 40 to 50% less on a large scale. Installation and maintenance costs for using such sources of energy are also high. This is the major complaint of industrialists. They found it easy to generate electricity by burning coal rather than installing a large solar power plant. The measures taken by the government can't only do so much. It is up to everyone of the 7.8 billion people to take sustainable measures to protect the earth, to save our homes. That's the real problem. How to engage the vast population in taking sustainability seriously, how to make renewable resources accessible to general public, and how to get the untrained to take practical measures to save the earth. Stay tuned for the next video to find it out.